You guys are absolutely not going to believe this, but we're about to go pick up another bus. Alright, so Sam just bought this bus, and I have to tell you, it is an absolute beauty. Seemingly has an extremely powerful, relatively quiet engine. It's got cruise control, it's got this digital dash, it's beautiful. I love it. Hope it takes care of us, Sam.
Oh, baby.
We have a lot of driving to do, a lot of work to do, so I will see you when the sun comes up. Buenas noches.
Oh no, Justin, it's snowing.
No. Well, we went to bed extremely excited because this bus does 70 miles per hour down the highway, and we were like, we're gonna be cruising, and now look at us. First of all, we froze last night. I didn't sleep at all. You didn't sleep at all. My toes are frozen. We gotta get out of here, guys. All right, I'm turning the bus on, if it even runs. Yeah, boy. We're leaking something bad. All right, guys, we got a major problem. Not only is it freezing cold, snowing a ton, but we've got a massive diesel fuel leak. All that diesel fuel came out. It's just dripping underneath here. There is a travel center like 1 or 2 miles right down the road here. So we're gonna drive there, get a little bit of shelter so that we can actually figure out what this is. We gotta drive this 2 miles with the leaking diesel. We're doing it. We actually were able to drive the bus. We drove it 3 miles to this travel center right here. Basically, I figured out what it is. So if you look right there, at the very bottom, you can see that there is a broken fuel line. We can't just bolt this thing back on. It seems like the metal line has broken completely. Probably gonna get a tow, but we've got one last idea. Called some bus lifers and got some ideas. We're gonna try and super glue this line back into its bolt, and then we're gonna pack the outside with JB Weld. Maybe this gets us down the road on our own power to a shop, and maybe this can get us south where maybe it's like 10 degrees cooler in a couple 100 miles. So this is so hard to get to. This is just... Okay, I got it in there. I don't really know if I got any super glue on it. Eating the putty. If this works, this is gonna be a total miracle. So that in there is my repair. Given how cold it is, I'm wondering if it's gonna set at all. I think I'm gonna have to give it like 2 hours. I give this a 25% chance of working. I think we're gonna need a tow out of here. So we're probably gonna start activating that as well right now. Ooh, it's a tough one, guys. This didn't go as planned. All right, so it's a couple hours since we did this repair. I've been on the hold with Good Sam for probably 2 hours now. Just having the toughest time getting them to bring me to the Cummins dealer. They want to bring me to like the middle of nowhere, New Mexico, which would really be a problem for me. Anyways, I'm turning this bus on. We'll see if there's some freak chance this JB Weld held. Yeah. Well guys, a whole day has passed and we are still at this truck stop / travel center. Really feeling bummed today. We have not been able to get Good Sam to get us a tow truck driver. It's freezing cold. We are in the middle of nowhere, New Mexico, and there just aren't the resources or the people to fix this problem for us somehow. Okay, and just like that, the tide may have changed and we may have a tow truck. He's supposed to be here in 2.5 hours. If we can get this bus into Amarillo, Texas, which is not the middle of nowhere, and get ourselves in a hot hotel room for the night, we're gonna be right as rain by the morning. We can get this thing fixed, drive back to Florida. Everything's gonna be okay, you'll see. I hope. Oh. Hold on, let me just... Okay, I'm holding the brakes right now.
Okay. Well, I was gonna shut your door.
Okay, hold on.
Yes, sir.
We just had a hellacious time putting this bus on this rig. It barely fit. The wheels practically touched both sidewalls, and we had to put it on cribbing so that we wouldn't drag the bottom of it too bad. We even still dragged it a tiny bit, but everything's okay. Not a good start.
We're not cleared.
Yeah, unless somehow we can... Ugh. Not enough. We have had a horrible day. This is actually me at my lowest since probably starting the bus building in general. Sadly, there it is. There's our boy, the beast, the unicorn, getting towed for the first time on his second day of his maiden voyage. My hands are absolutely frozen, so it's just time to go. Just can't anymore. We got to the dealership. We are done for the night. All right, next morning I am back at the bus. Kind of frozen. And that right there is the Cummins parts shop. And there's a chance that they have the part that I need. So let me get in there and hopefully get us out of here. Oh God, cold. Whoa! Alright guys, so here's the deal. Last time I spoke to you was about the same time yesterday, 8:30 a.m. at the Cummins dealership. They did not have our part in stock. It is in Dallas, and so they had it shipped to here to arrive here this morning. They were reluctant, but they did say that they would put this part on today and get us out of here. As long as the roads stay warm enough to melt the snow that's falling a little bit, we will be out of here today. $130 for a fuel line, $200 for the labor. Don't even care anymore. Extremely excited to get this bus fixed and get back on the road and get south as soon as possible. I do not like this cold. My body just hates it. We gotta get out of here. I walk in here, it smells like beer. Somebody sat or slept here last night. No beef with them at all. It's freezing cold outside. They probably had nowhere to go. They made our bus smell like beer. Hopefully they didn't pee in it. I don't think they did. And I'm really pretty glad that we took our sleeping bags out of here last night. I knew this was a possibility and we would just be absolutely crippled if somebody stole our sleeping bags. And the only thing I don't see yet is my little bag of tools, so those might be gone. All right, looks like he took our tools. I hope you freeze. All right, so awesome news. As soon as I got here, they backed me into the bay. So thank you, Cummins, for getting us in here. Hopefully it's an easy fix. I'll try and document as much as I can, but you know, out of respect for these guys and their work, it's not gonna be too much, if anything. So Cummins has us fixed up. We're on the road. 400 bucks, kind of steep,
right,
but whatever. How are you feeling?
I mean, we're driving out in 20-something degree weather. It seems like a little sketchy, but it's good to be back on the road.
This is bigger than us. Count them all. We gotta think of all the other people. Hoping it's never enough. We deny the ones that came after us. They were left behind. Guess who gave them all?
Is there a cure?
Alright, good morning. So sadly we hit another fairly sleepless night. It was cold again in our sleeping bags, even though it was in the 30s this time instead of the 20s. We gotta keep chugging along. We're gonna be driving probably to Florida today and then calling it a night. So back on the road.
You can't come in. You stay outside. You can't come in. You stay outside.
So it any truck stop, for the most part, you can pay $12 to get on their scale. So we're just gonna do that so we have a base weight on this build before we, you know, rip everything out and start putting things in. We'll have an idea of how much weight we can put in here without having to worry about the GVWR.
21,240.
Thank you.
You're welcome, baby. Be safe.
So basically, we can put another 15,000 pounds in this thing if we want to. We won't do that though. We won't put that much weight in there.
We deny the ones that came after us. They were left behind. Days when we gave them up.
Alright, last night we made it to Florida. Today is hopefully going to be our last day on the road. We still froze our butts off last night. It dropped down to 35. Even though we're wearing all this clothing, we're in 20-degree sleeping bags. For some reason in the hammocks, all of your weight compresses the synthetics in the sleeping bags and we just get cold. But I did sleep till 7:50. This is my best night of sleep yet. Bus is just a total champ. So we're going to bust on out of here, get home to see our wives and babies. Bus has everything. It's got cruise control, it's got amazing power steering, it's got heat that works, it's got an economy mode, it's got a 5-speed transmission, does 75 miles per hour. What a unicorn! Well, here we are in Florida and we finally have warmth and sun. Finally! It's been like 5 days of just clouds and frozenness. Look at this. Sun is out.
Nova, there's somebody here for you to see.
What is it?
Do you hear that sound, Nova? There it is! Look at Sam driving! That's a good looking bus. That is a cute bus. Oh my god, I'm so excited. My heart is racing.
Baby.
Oh my gosh, they're in their buses.
Here's the unicorn.
Hi, Sam. You guys are close. Congratulations, you made
Thank
it.
you.
Wow. I like how you've decorated it.
Kind of like a dorm room right now.
Amazing.
It's such a unicorn bus. It's such a beast.
Can't believe it's here. This has been a long time coming.
Also,
Thank you guys for driving it.